You know, in our African traditional culture, when someone is getting married, eh, there is always a person called a go-between. A go-between is coordinating the family of the wife and the family of the man. They said, we need this, you take it there. They said, oh. So this has been my work. But my work has been good because I did not get challenges along the way. Wherever I would go, I would welcome positive responses. And that's why I continue to thank you for really you did not turn us down. I hope you enjoyed Uganda, where things have not gone well. Next time we pledge we shall improve and do better. But for me, I know we have gained much, especially in terms of networking, in terms of sharing the experiences. But this should not end here. We really should continue it. And next time we meet, we should be able to celebrate the achievement of this. I don't want to preempt anyone's speech or words. I want to end here, wishing you all the best. But before I end, tonight is the last day. Aaron, you should take all these people around town. On your birthday, we shall take you around town and you get the feel of what? Of Mbarara city. You know, the mayor, the chief of the city, gave me the authority to take you around. So it is today.
But I also appreciate you all. For this. So we are going to the next person, and that is none other than Sosa, the belly, to give a vote of thanks. You also clap for him.
Thank you, Alan. Okay, good afternoon. Thank you very much, and all the protocols are observed. Well, actually, I didn't make any preparation really to give word of thanks, but I just speak from my mind. And well, our stay since Saturday afternoon in this city, it is really very interesting. I would say, actually, we are confined to the compound. We don't say much about the city, but Elias has promised now we will complement that one. And first of all, actually, for organizing such a wonderful event in a very wonderful place like this, I would like to really thank Sacco for really hosting us, for preparing everything, and I think we were feeling at home, even to the extent for official opening, they have invited the respected mayor for coming here and giving us really good words and encouraging us also to feel free, to feel at ease around. So we would like to thank the mayor also for really coming and giving us such a wonderful word and encouraging us to really participate in this workshop. Well, more than anything, the organizers of this, initiators of this are BRS. BRS actually, it is second workshop. The first workshop was organized in West Africa. The second one is this. I think it has really improved a lot, and still we have given them comments what should be improved later. So we want to thank them really very deeply for organizing such a wonderful workshop. And for all the participants from, I think, 5 countries, 5 MMFIs, and maybe 8 or so technical as partners also, for your really very active participation, contribution, and even promise to further contact each other and learn from each other, for your openness and really readiness for learning. I would like to thank you in the name of the participants. So I wish for the remaining time to be good for you and for all of us, and I wish you go home back safely. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Sosa. And of course, tonight we also have some entertainment. We have prepared some cultural dancers. Here we have Echitaguru. I don't know how to demonstrate, but the traditional dance, you'll see it there. There's also Akadodi. There's maybe Karo can help in Akadodi later on. So we have a talk from Johan. He sent me a message on WhatsApp. You see, I'm now international. Message from Johan. I want to say something. So you clap for him as well.
I have one big word to say, and it has already been said. That is a very, very big thank you. I will thank the chairman of the board for taking her time to be here. Thank you. I thank all the participants who are here. They were all very committed, very interesting discussions, and important, also prepared to cooperate for cooperation, future cooperation, and to work further together. That's an important point that we have learned also this afternoon. And I have also a big thank to EBO for its magnificent organization of this workshop. It was all very organized, and it was innovative for Sacco, if I did understand well, to organize an international workshop. Yeah. With coverage in the city, with big banners, with big coverage in the press and in the media. A big applause for people. Thank you a lot. Thank you.
That's how you finalize. Thank you so much. You have some good summary. So we are left with about 3 people. But also on a personal point, I appreciate that now I have friends from across around. I was talking to Nelson, coming to Nairobi very soon. I don't know where I will get the money to travel all those countries. I think EBO needs to have a loan for travel and tourism. It's a new product maybe to go to Rwanda, Kenya, Ethiopia, to visit Tusa, to visit my friends there. So let's have the representative from BRS. That is Bat. Hey, okay, but you are the next. It's you now. Yeah. You can also clap for Bat. He's a good man.
Thank you very much. Yeah, you know, it has been an honor for me to be here. I want to thank the colleagues from EBO, Elias, and all the other colleagues for accommodating us here. Also for all the big work for helping me to prepare this workshop. I want to say a big thanks to all the participants because you really did a great job in the preparations, but also here in the workshop. You must be proud of yourselves. I think at the beginning of the workshop I said that what we want to achieve with the workshop is inspiration, discovery, experience sharing, and I think those things, they have all been achieved. Maybe to add on that, I thought the workshop in Senegal was already fantastic, but this one, it has gone a mile further than the workshop in Senegal. And this is all thanks to you and all the good discussions that you had, and also the fact that you brought in extra topics during the discussions. So thanks to you all, and I hope to see you back and we continue with the community. Be assured we are going to be a group already now of 60 members, the 30 that were together in Senegal and the 30 that were here in Mbarara. Thank you.
Thank you, Bat. I used to see him following on our Facebook pages. I was like, one day I wish to meet this man, and finally it came true. So like Elias said, for entertainment, I have 2 rules. One is that you are not supposed to be with a colleague from the same country. Want to mix and mingle. So Susan and Nelson, please. Please, please, please. At least we want this Wilston. You know, Wilston will be the one directing us. We mix and mingle. But Valentina says that the women were few. So I don't know. It will also be a problem. Then the other rule, I will give it when we go down there. The pool side is the other side. That's where we shall have the entertainment from. Then after that, of course, me and Elias will take you around town. The transport, I think, is covered. Our Costa, which brought us from Entebbe, I think, will be here to take us to all the nightclubs in Mbarara. We shall travel all of them. Then when we are done, we come back. I think before traveling all of them, you can't come back because we are going with the Costa. So I don't know how you will come back alone. You have to wait for the... You also want to go to church? We shall drop you to church, then for us we go. And then we pick you later when we come back. It's okay. We have overnight in Mbarara. We can go to church, then for us we go to club, then we pick you later on. So finally, let's have the CEO Ebo, and the CEO will invite the chairperson board, and then we shall have a awarding of certificates, and we are done. Otherwise, for me, my work is done. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, our MC. Our guest of honor tonight, Board Chairperson Ebo, BRS team, chief organizers of this, other stakeholders, FSDU, TIAS, Soruti, and the rest of the NBR, then also participating institutions. In your capacities, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this opportunity to also add my voice to what other people have said, by actually starting by giving a big hand grab to BRS. We thank BRS for putting confidence in us, able, as we are, to actually host this first ever international workshop of its kind in Mbarara, and maybe particularly in East African region. Because it happened in West Africa and it's here in East Africa. So this confidence, of course, means a lot, and I think it gives us a very big mileage as able. Because from your comments, it has been successful, and we are the ones who are behind this logistics, organization, and preparation, of course, together with BRS. So another hand clap, able. And of course, particularly, but you remember, we met you in Togo, Rome, for actually benchmarking with the Senegal, how they organize it. So we learned a lot, and of course, the insights you gave us, I think, from your own comments, we have even exceeded. And of course, particularly, you remember, Johan, those days when we were discussing about this workshop, you suggested it together with Hugo, and the email was sent to some institutions. We straight away expressed our interest to host this. But of course, we didn't know the magnitude, but of course, God willing, we have been able to actually go through this. Because we're also wondering how we're going to do it. But I'm telling you, this has actually increased our visibility international, because this media coverage alone, almost we are getting calls all over. And even the billboards you have seen in the city, actually most institutions here were asking, how can we also participate in this? But of course, we would right away tell them that this is meant for partners of BRS. And indeed, this was closed to partners of BRS. But but very many institutions were willing to come and participate. And of course, it was good also that the other stakeholders were here, like FSDU, to witness this. Of course, I know Carol, from now, you will not have any question about EBO. Because I've seen you, the participation, the activeness, you know that EBO is a really credible institution, and we know what we want. Yeah, we know what we want, and we know where we want to go. And I want to assure you that we are even more willing to host another international workshop if it is there. You give us the chance, we shall host it. Now, the objective of this workshop mostly was to inspire. And really, I want to tell you that we have been inspired. The ideas, the innovations across all Africa. And still on that, you saw EBO team, we came 6 senior management officers who are here. And imagine what we have taken. So we have taken more than enough, and I think all of us, and of course being at the top, when we go, I think all the whatever tools, the innovations we have run here, we are going actually to cascade to our officers. I tell you, whether you are from Ethiopia, Kenya, Rwanda, Tanzania, Cameroon, whatever you got, because we are a big number, we're going to go home, make our work plan, and make sure this information disseminated to our officers, because we need to grow. And there were many, many innovations that we learned from you. Of course, it was also sharing knowledge and skill about Agri-Finance. The tools that you gave us, we learned from you, we're going to apply them. You have had the customer journey, was very, very interesting, and I think we shall also really replicate it. Especially this KYC touched us so much, and we have been actually not been following our customers. And probably that's why some of them have been dropping out without us knowing. Because I participated in one group and I was shocked to my marrow, seeing a client across our branch not knowing us. And I was in the group. So I just felt like going under the table. So really, there were a lot of lessons learned, and we shall really duplicate. So thank you so much, BRS, for bringing this to us here. And now, for East Africa. You know these workshops, all of you, I presume, we have had them, but you have to go to Europe and meet fellow Africans. I think you agree with me, most of you. But this was initiative from BRS. And imagine we across the road. I'm talking Madifa, Ofokam, probably here in Kenya. Rwanda is nearest here, but we don't know what is happening there. Can you imagine? So I think let's actually learn, and even where BRS is not, can we also organize this and learn from each other? Because I think there is no issue of competing. We are not competing. And the market is big, but we need to learn from each other. So this was an eye-opener to us. I think even after they have left, can we remain somewhere and plan something else? Because we have a lot to learn. This was about Agri-Finance, but there are many areas, suggestions that you can actually learn from each. Also, improve the stakeholders, FSDU, please organize this. There are very many stakeholders out there who have not benefited, but this one can benefit the whole industry. As you know, there's this transformation that's coming. People need to learn, and the challenges, the benefits, the what. So please, I encourage you to do that. Now what I'm concluding with, and I will actually encourage all of you, the lesson I learned there was one catching word that let's go and be flowers, so that our customers who are the bees can actually follow us. You go and be a flower, make your institution a flower, so that it's actually attractive and appetizing and has that good smell and fragrance that will attract customers. How to do it? It was actually the whole week. That's what we learned about. So please, let's go and be what? Flowers. Attract more customers. Financial inclusion. Use the digital channels for convenience so that our customers can actually benefit. So with those few words, once again on my behalf, I want to thank you so much, the participants, for your participation. But also, when you are going back, I know either tomorrow or today, wish best as you are going back to your respective countries. Thank you so much. And at this moment, let me take the opportunity to invite the chairperson, who is the guest of honor, give her closing remarks. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Joseph. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is unfortunate I was not part of this big team. I think it would have better if I was. Nevertheless, I will do the needful. I'm called Rose Kasheja, the chairperson board for EBO. I'm one of the historical members. I don't know whether Joseph gave you a brief evolution of EBO. You did? Somehow you did. Some scholars say that history is not a good place to stay, but some say it is a better place to visit. Why do I say this? When you go to the history teaches us where we are and where we want to be. And then we zero on that, do the needful so that we go where we want to be. So when I say that I'm one of the historicals, you may ask yourselves why I'm saying this, but I'm very proud to be the board chair now, sitting at EBO, when I'm among the members, the founder members of EBO. I think he told you that EBO started as a burial group, did he? So when I see EBO now holding such an event, an international event, sincerely I say bravo. I say bravo. So when you go back, please don't underrate historicals. They have a lot to teach us where we base and plan for our institutions in everything that we do. So I'm going to welcome you to Uganda. It seems funny, but it's true, because when you reported, I was not here. I was not among the team, but of course here in Africa, it is our culture to welcome visitors. So I welcome you to Uganda, to Mbarara in particular, and most importantly, to EBO. You are most welcome, and I believe you must have enjoyed your stay here in Mbarara. First of all, I want to appreciate BRS, for this big intervention. Hugo, you know, when we are here chatting, I normally talk of south to south and north to south. This is what I've been yearning for. So thank you so much. You took some of my initiatives. We want to thank you so much, BRS, for organizing and facilitating this event. I must say that we are going to benefit from it, all of us participants, but largely EBO. Members of this, for I want to tell you that here at EBO, So far, we have benefited a lot from BRS intervention. Our partnership has so far benefited a lot from it. We thank you. We cannot take you for granted. Choosing Ebo to host this event was something that we sort of could not be. Actually, when CEO gave me that email from you, I was like, is this real? But tonight, the dream has come true. We must clap for BRS. I want to thank participants from various countries, from various institutions, actually everyone that has participated in this international workshop. We cannot take you for granted that you should have come, but your coming here made our dream come true. So thank you, and I hope you must have benefited experiences, you must have rubbed shoulders, you must have got lessons to learn from, and I hope when you go back home, you have something big to carry to go with. BRS, this is timely because now global warming is a going concern. So when we are talking about green financing, I think this is the right time. One time I was sharing, was it Hugo or Johan last year, and he told me that during winter last year, they never experienced snowfall, that it was just mild. Those are the effects of global warming. So members, let us all embrace anything that it takes to go green financing so that we are able to curb this global warming which is coming, which is becoming a threat to the whole world. So members, we thank you so much for coming. We cannot take you for granted. And I think when we go home, let us try to put in practice all that we have learned here, especially in trying to go green and conserve the environment so that global warming can be reduced. Still, I want to convey my gratitude to BRS for the partnership with EBO, because not only have you promoted green financing, but also financial inclusion. If you go around, as Joseph has said, I think he must have shared with you, we are using most of the digital channels, which is also a result of this partnership. So BRS, thanks go to you. And I believe, yes, by the end of this partnership, I want to tell you that we shall be very equipped with a gun full of bullets ready to do what? To shoot. So those of you who haven't come into partnership with the BRS, in case you get the opportunity, please do. In this respect also, I want to thank Sorut and FSD for the facility you gave to EBO. I think you went out to field and saw what our farmers are doing. That is partly because of the facility we got to do from Sorut and FSD. And we are saying that we are continuing to do whatever it takes to be in partnership with you. And I want to tell you that you shall not regret our partnership with you. And for our visitors from different countries, I hope you enjoyed your stay here in Mbarara. And in case you didn't, I really beg for your pardon. It will not have been our intention. It would have come as a by the way, but I think you must have enjoyed your stay here. I want to thank the management of the hotel for keeping you for the rest of the days you are here. I think they must have done it well. And if not, you give us the feedback so that next time we don't come here, we take you to another, because we have so many hotels around. So choosing this one shouldn't be a problem to our visitors, especially visitors like you from those many countries who come to share with us. And I believe you must have had something that you will carry home. If I were to ask, I believe each one of you has a package that you are going with back at your country and respective institution. And I want to say that when you go back, all the best practices you have learned, either from EBO, from other partners, from other participants, please do it. What we want is to see our institutions grow from one step to another. I talked about historicals when I was beginning. We used to say here at EBO that we want to see EBO becoming EBO Uganda. One time we told Hugo and he laughed. But now we are past EBO Uganda, we are EBO. You have said it yourself. It is EBO now, EBO International. So we really thank God. We thank BRS for this intervention. And we are very ready to hold as many workshops as possible when we are given the chance. And looking forward anyway for that. I think I don't have much to say, but I want to wish you the best of luck, especially journey masses when you are going back to the airport, and of course safe flight as you go to your various countries. Thank you once again for coming to Uganda. Thank you for being part of this. And I would say, God bless you. I say all this for God and my country.
Yeah, thank you, Board Chair. You clap for her again. In Uganda, we had a president. He was called Idi Amin Dada. I was not yet born, but my father was there. So, Amin went somewhere in Kavari. Dennis looks like a Mchiga from Kavari. Dennis, you can wave your hand. The Vachiga look like Dennis. They are strong and able-bodied. So, Amin, when he had something like a gathering like this to tell them, talked so many things. Then after, he said, you people are vegetable. Then after, he boarded the plane and moved. They used to say, Amin didn't know English. So the pilot, I wanted to say the driver of the plane, but the pilot told Amin that you missed something. Now, what did I miss? You'd have said those people are vegetable growers, but you said they are vegetable. So Amin told the pilot, okay, you turn and go back, I tell them that they are growers. So they turned the plane, but unfortunately they couldn't land. So he said it from up there in the skies, growers. So now, I'd said I'm not coming back, but I'm back to say you are growers. Yeah. So we are going to have certificates, and I think we want to take the photos from here because we want to have this background so that when we go back, at least we have accountability that we attended the workshop. And I think the chairperson board, then Bart and the CEO and the others who want to shake hands with the participants, you come this side. And I'll be reading, I think. Yeah, because for you as is just shaking hands. Don't read. Me, I don't need to be in the photos. For myself, Jared will read my name. When I reach there, you'll be assistant MC. So we are beginning. I think, Mark, you should also go there. In Africa, when you take a photo with a white person, you feel very big. So also, Karen, please make the photo more bigger. If we have only one white person, it will not be big enough. Let's make the photo very big. I think the black person will stand in front, in the middle. Yeah, to make the photo big. So we are beginning with the. Hey, sorry, I didn't mean the board chair is black. I was meaning the participants. Eh? So Miss Chakwaire Julian from Ebo, you clap for her as she comes. Chakwaire Julian from Ebo. Jared, you can assist me. You go the other side. You give Julian, then you give these people to. You give to Karen. Yeah. Yeah, the transporter. Jared transporters. So you pose very well for the photo. You have all the time to pose for the photo. Yeah. Yeah. We have Mr. James Gachohi Kairu. You clap for him as well. Even your colleague who has a smartphone can take your photo, because I know it may take time to receive these edited ones. Mr. Geregeru Tusa, you also clap for Geregeru. Geregulu. From Ethiopia. Yeah. Next we have Miss Valentina Montisanti. Clap for her. From Italy. Italy. Yeah, one time I will go with you to Italy to visit your place.
Oh, I'm very honored to read Mr. Abahu Alan, who has been a participant, to come and get this certificate. Yeah, that is Alan. Yeah.
Yeah. We have Mr. Herbert Rusa from Ebo Sacco. You clap for him. Make sure you always clap, otherwise they will read your name and we don't clap for you. Yeah. We have next Mr. Kasahuni Gomfa from Busa Gonofa. This man. From Ethiopia. Yeah. Jared is doing exercises. Just, sit, stand, sit. We have Martin Mujachera from SCPF Neza. Clap for him. Yeah, from Rwanda. Yeah, the ECAT man. ECAT. The ECAT expert. Yeah. Yeah, digital champion. Yeah. I don't know how to read French, but this man inspires me. Mr. Jean-Pierre Mpaimana from Rwanda. Wow. The French man. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. GNPL, you had a message for our able CEO. Please don't forget. Yeah, you tell him what you told me last time. So we have Mr. Simon Buthia Mulage. Yeah, from Kenya, Bimas, Kenya. The next one is Mr. Nelson Kawoya from Kenya as well. Bimas. Hey, Nelson is from Fortune Credit, sorry, Fortune Credit. From Kenya, Fortune Credit. Yeah. Agribusiness manager. Yeah. Kawoya Nelson. And next, we shall have Miss Susan Chembe, yeah, from Kenya. Fortune Credit as well. And of course, Evans comes at the right time. The journalist. Yeah. Next is Mr. Robert Mugisa from Trias, Uganda. Yeah. Yes. From the Yellow Group. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Next is Mr. Wilson Shirima from Trias, Tanzania. Yeah. Yeah, the next one is none other than Mr. Jared Mugisa. Eh? Clap for the man from Kabarore. Yeah, he was a very big participant. Yeah. Yeah. Next is Mr. Sosa de Bella Galaracha. Yeah. Sosa, our man. Yeah. Yeah. Agroecology transition. The champion of agroecology. Yeah. From Ethiopia. The next is Mr. Dennis Yutungu. Dennis from Soluti. Yeah. Dennis has already enjoyed Mbarara. You don't. There's no need for him to go tonight. He had enough. Maybe he can go with Jared to church. Yeah. For him, he had enough share of Mbarara. The next is Mr. Rogers Basilima from Soluti as well. Yeah. The next one is a champion of women and youth and children affairs. I think, even if I don't read the name, I will not read the name. That one knows herself. Yeah. Miss Caroline from FSDU. Yeah. Yeah. Next woman MP, I think. somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. As usual, that is Carol. The next is Mr. Bob Muzora from Madfa, Masindi. Yeah. Next, we shall be preparing for Mr. Selun George Hassan, also from Madfa. Yeah. This man likes football so much. Was watching football a lot. The footballer. Next, we shall have Mr. Jebesa Dugasa from the black group. Hey, oh no, no, not black. From Ethiopia, from Ethiopia, sorry. From the green, yeah, blue, green. These colors also. Next is Mr. Gemechu Mosisa from the black group. Next is the man who celebrates his birthday every Friday, Mr. Thomas Friday from Hofokam. Yeah. Every Friday it's his birthday. Yeah. This next one is a big man. We all have to clap hands for him, otherwise not enjoy Mbarara. Mr. Elias Byaruhanga Kanzara. All journalists must take photos. Evans, did you take a good photo? Otherwise, you are balanced, you may not get it. Next is Mr. Robert Bingana. This is my boss from Ebo, Sacco. We also clap for him. Yeah. The champion of Green Finance. Yeah. The next one is Mr. Bernard Bahemuka from Ofokam. Hey. Gumzano tinka kurebaga. Of course, you know the remaining participant. The remaining participant is none other than our host. I think all of us have already gotten. This is Mr. Joseph Mugume, the CEO of Ebo Sacco. the photographer. The photographer will not get. Yeah, that is it. Members, you are free to take your seats again. Maybe unless you have one photo. The chairperson board has something to say. There is a certificate I have, but this one I think is for the man from Cameroon. I will give it to him myself later. So we are done with the certificates. Now let's go to the chairperson board to say what she forgot.
Thank you. Madam Julian, I wanted to pass on the communication to our team to invite them for dinner. But what time? 7:30 p.m. Let's converge down for our dinner and enjoy yourselves as we say bye-bye to Uganda. And otherwise, safe journey messages once again in case I don't get the time to speak again. But otherwise, have an enjoyable evening. Your last days and moments in Uganda, you enjoy them responsibly. And when we meet again, we shall rub shoulders, really. God bless you.